Hi, Kimberly Buchanan here with My Health Villa. So I just wanted to talk about a book today, something that somebody recommended to me, and I read it and I absolutely loved it, so I just wanted to talk a bit about it. If you can see it here, the book is called The Blue Zones by Dan Buettner. At least I think that's how you pronounce his name, I'm not totally sure. But the premise of the book is that the author had gotten interested in locations around the world where it seemed that there were more centenarians, or people that lived to 100, than in other locations. So he went, got a team of people together and found 4 locations around the world that did have higher rates of longevity in the people that live there. So the 4 locations that he talks about in this book are Sardinia, Italy, Okinawa, Japan, Loma Linda, California, and then the last one was the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica. And I just found it really interesting because in the book, he obviously talks about some of the factors in each of those locations that he thinks contributes to their longevity. But he goes through some of the interviews he had with some of the centenarians, and I just found it fascinating to hear about their lives, what they'd been through, how society had changed over their lives, their diet, social interaction, all that kind of stuff. I just found it fascinating. But a few of the common factors that I noticed between all 4 locations were, one, definitely diet. They all had different diets, but most of them were either vegetarian or they ate meat on a very infrequent basis. So maybe once a week, maybe just on Sundays, or maybe just for celebrations. And when they did eat it, they didn't have a lot of it. So that was one of the common factors between all 4 of the places. Another one was physical exercise. So all of the different places, or the people that lived in the 4 places, did moderate exercise pretty much on a daily basis, or at least on a regular basis. So I'm not talking about running marathons or, getting super pumped. Just moderate exercise. Walking to the store, walking on your errands for the day, cycling, just doing active things. Even a lot of them did gardening, grew their own vegetables, things like that. So that was another common factor. And the last one that stood out for me was a social element. So all of them placed a lot of importance on being close with your family, spending time with multiple generations of your family, not just your immediate family, and definitely having a social group that you spent quality time with on a regular basis. People that you could depend on, go to in times of stress or emotional or financial difficulties even. And so that was another common factor I saw. But I highly recommend the book. I really feel that it made me think a little bit more about what's important in life. Is it money? Is it how many possessions you have, or is it something else? So it just was a good thing to read. It's a fairly quick read, so I recommend you check it out if you think that sounds at all interesting. Again, it's called The Blue Zones, and Dan Buettner is the author. So check it out, let me know what you think. Thanks.